Welcome to the short video overview of how to use Perusall, the reading annotation application that will be used for our Philosophical Orientation to Education course at Montclair State University. This is where you'll complete your reading and annotations, the 3 annotation minimum per reading required for each of the readings during your course modules. When you log into Perusall, you'll see all of the readings have already been uploaded for your access, as well as labeled for each module and the due dates in which they're assigned. Remember, you need to make sure that you complete them by Wednesday. So during Module 1, let's say you're going to begin reading this text, Phenomenology of School. You'll press Work on Assignments, and it will pull up the reading for your review. You can begin to read. Remember, you have to type at least 3 thoughtful comments for full credit. 2 of those comments must be focused on content, and 1 must be #question. Either question to your peers about something you don't understand, asking for clarity on the text, or a question that is inspired by the text that you think would invite a rich and productive conversation. How do we annotate? So, if you go over to the right bar, there are the current conversations as well as all conversations. The current conversation would be the one that you're engaging in with a particular annotation. You have 2 options for annotations. You can use the annotate text, which allows you to highlight each line or word within a text. You would highlight it, and it would begin to start a conversation. And you would say, here is my comment about this portion of the reading. And you would type it in. Other students will then begin allowed to respond to your comment as part of their content comment requirement. So remember, you may start a comment or you may respond to a peer's comment for credit. Remember, it must help advance the conversation in a meaningful way and not simply be a repeat of what somebody else has said. If you want to look at all the conversations that have happened within the reading, you may go and do that over here by pressing all conversations. As you are reading, you'll notice things are highlighted in which you can press on it will pull up that conversation. If you find looking at the annotations and comments of your peers to be distracting, you can always go up here and sort by all comments, only my comments. Maybe you want to look for specific hashtags, or maybe you want to read without any comments. If you want to highlight or comment a large portion of the text, I suggest you use this picture annotate figure. That would allow you to do something like this. And you can start a conversation. Now, for your one required post in which you need to ask a question, make sure you do #question. Here is my question about the text. The reason why it's important to allow you to use this hashtag is that you can sort by the hashtag within the reading. So I could sort by question, and it would only allow me to see all of the question comments because you can respond to somebody's question for credit as your question comment. You can also use the hashtags over here on the left-hand column to see all the questions posted within all the readings across the platform. This is a good source of finding information as you build a response to a journal prompt or your final project. As you are engaging in conversation with your peers using Perusall, remember, you can save things that are important to you. So you can press star, and then that will save all the things that you want easy access to later. If you found a peer's comment really helpful, you can give them a shout out, you can star them, or a thumbs up. You can also bookmark particular parts of the reading that you might want to go back to or that you think are going to be important for certain things later. You can do keyword searches of terms within the documents. And you can also write notes for yourself that are private. So I can create my own notes here that I might be able to use for my journals or discussion posts. And the nice thing about the note feature is that you can include sections of the text by using the picture select tool, and it will embed that part of the text directly here. This is really helpful for when you're trying to use text evidence and you want to make sure that you're paraphrasing or quoting correctly so as not to plagiarize. I do hope that Perusall will serve to be a helpful online tool for you to read while also engaging with one another in conversation. There's no need to press save during any point of your use of Perusall, as it will automatically update as you engage in it. And as you work on it, see, it says that your assignment is in progress and that I started 2 conversations, which means I've done 2 of my 3 requirements for full credit.